Gilchrist, and I'm the Manager of Customer Service and Learning here at CenterPoint Energy.
My name is Lisa Lopez. I am the Senior Learning Technology Specialist.
Melissa Jones, Manager of Employee Learning.
My name is Carolyn Scott, and I've been here for 4 years, and I am in mail services. I'm a mailroom tech.
3 characteristics I would use to describe myself are that I'm genuine, I'm honest, and very hardworking. I think that my team especially appreciates that I'm genuine, and also my family appreciates that I'm genuine, because at the end of the day, we're people, we're all working here. It's like a work family, just like a home family, and you have to be genuine and you have to really lead with heart.
When I have an extremely difficult day, and it can be an extremely difficult day for me, I go home, I walk in the door, and he smiles and everything goes away. What has it been like? It's been challenging. Challenging in the way that trying to get that work-life balance between family life and work life is very, very difficult. It's been interesting in the sense of how my spouse and I really have to balance that time out, especially when the kids were younger. However, my kids are older now, so they kind of take care of themselves at this point, but we still have to have a lot of communication to see who's doing what, so that I can focus on work when it's time for work and I can focus on home when it's time for home.
I've always had a passion for helping differently abled kids when I was a kid, and here I am, a mother to one, and I just recently got to fulfill some of that passion at my work, which is really cool. So we have employee resource groups at CenterPoint that bring groups together to help support each other, empower each other, develop. And there's groups for like our Black Employee Network, we have our Asian Professional Network, we've got Military Network, we've got Women in Leadership, so many different groups, but we just started a group called Care Connections. It is for those with disabilities and caregivers of those with disabilities, whether that's aging parents, special needs children, it could even be foster parents, a wide range of people. So love that I get to pour some of my background and my passion into that at work too, because it does blur together a bit, that work and personal life. So you kind of get to marry the two and do what you love, and your company supports you doing that is pretty cool.
It's not easy. It's not easy at all, but you can do it. What I do is I come in, I go to work, do my job, those 8 hours, okay, then I go home, I leave here, I go home, and I know that I have to, you have to use your schedule. It's best to make a schedule.
Work-life balance, it has so many challenges, especially for me. I'm a single mom of 2 teenage daughters. And when I started at this company 15 years ago, both of my daughters were in diapers. And the biggest challenge that I had then was simply childcare. Being a single mom and working in a full-time corporate environment was really, really tough. It's still tough, but it was really tough back then.
I think it takes a lot of willpower. So you've got to just force yourself sometimes to set aside some me time, or set aside some family time, or set aside your work time. That takes, for me personally, it takes a lot of structure and like diligence. I have found myself saying, well, I could do chores and do laundry today, or I could give myself a mental break and go out to eat with my husband and my son, so sometimes some things have to sacrifice in order for me to just like have that balance. And then at work, same thing. So you have things coming at you like all the time, and you just have to set aside the right time to manage that and plan your day out.
Endless. There are countless challenges about being a working mom, and especially, like I said, being a single mom is really, really hard. But some of the challenges being a working mom are you just never truly feel like you're giving your all or 100% to your home or to your job. I feel like it's always split, and I want to give 100% to everything, and at the end of the day, you can't give 100% to two things, and that's the hardest part for me, is really balancing. I have a team of 10 people here that are really like my family here at work, and I'm responsible for them, but I'm also responsible for shaping two young lives at home, and to me that's the most important, and I never want to let anything slip from either of those areas, and that's really most important, and I never want to let anything slip from either of those areas, and that's really a challenge. At the end of the day, you have to be genuine and you have to really lead with heart.